Hi everyone, and welcome to Big Oggie Golf and the Oggie Overhaul with Mr. Professor, Mr. Ladybird, I think today.
I went bright.
You're colourful today.
Bright
well, it's the
today.
summer. Welcome to the summer solstice, mate.
Indeed, the longest day of the
longest
year.
Day of the year.
But again, my wife was saying and my girls were saying, you're always in dark colours.
Well, you are a bit of a Gary player, aren't you? Always in black.
Yeah, you can't say I haven't got anything other than black. There you go.
We are at Killio again with Matt, and we're on the short game area, or one of the short game practice areas.
We are.
Before we start, Matt, did you know that today is National Selfie Day?
Oh, there you go. Let's get one ready.
So we'll just do a quick selfie.
There you go.
Thank you. We'll put that on Instagram later, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do, Matt?
What we are going to do, if I take hold of the camera and I'll explain.
Okay.
But because we've set that up, just filming back, so we don't have the sun in our eyes. I'll give a quick intro to the camera.
Okay.
Yeah. About what we're doing. You can see it, no one else can.
Sure.
So, cutting and editing. I need you to come back.
Aeroplanes again, Matt.
Always the way.
I have to say, it's really hot today.
It is baking hot.
I'm going to need to get a big hat soon again, Matt. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like a lobster every time I come on this channel. So.
Okay, right, here we go. So what I've set you up, John, is very simple visual targets. Hopefully that shows on this video. We're going to start at this blue disc. That green disc with a big green circle around it is approximately 5 yards. That yellow one's 10 yards. And the flag's approximately 15.
Okay, yep.
As modelled beautifully by John. So, a very simple concept. We're just looking for landing points. Have you selected the right landing point?
Okay.
And more importantly, does it land where you said it was going to land?
Sure. The roll afterwards is kind of immaterial, I guess, to a point. It's about landing it at the point you want it to be. Definitely.
Yeah, 100% so. So we're just going to clarify to start with what clubs you've got. I'm going to put the camera back over that side.
Okay.
And we'll do a bit more of a lesson between you and me.
Sure.
We'll keep it running and then we'll maybe come back to the little points in a minute. Yeah?
Okay.
Nice. Perfect.
Now where are you going?
I was just going to film it from this way. That's all right.
Right, so if you film it from that way, anything we say up here is probably not going to be heard.
That's okay. I just want to get this picture in first.
Okay.
You know, I'm getting a bit of a professional at this camera and lark now.
Yeah, I know.
So basically that's the view from the other way round. So we got yellow is 5, green is 10, where John's standing is approximately 15 yards. I've already preset this up for him, and hopefully we're going to try and get John to land it in the green circle. Have a few practice swings, John. We're going to try and get John to land it in the green circle, roll out towards our flag, and I've laid another flag stick down just to probably highlight and make it easier to see from up there. So that's the view from this side. We've just shown you the view the other way, and the only thing you just got to bear in mind from here is that John's probably a good 2 foot above us in terms of height. Okay, so I'll just put the camera down, go and chat to John, and we're well away. That's good.
Let's try and get it relatively horizontal, Matt, and that'll be fine, mate, honestly.
Right, I reckon that's actually quite good there.
Very good, that'll be fine, Matt.
Just when someone said the camera techniques were getting better, I think we've just failed.
The camera stuff's getting better, but your tripod works a bit iffy.
Don't start that tripod luck again. Right. There's no wind.
No, fine.
Stay.
You've got to stop looking back worryingly. It's fine, Matt, honestly. It's fine.
Yes, it goes cling.
Then you run quickly and grab.
Run quickly. Right. No, all jokes aside, what club have you got?
I've gone for a 55.
Yeah.
It's just a little dolly shot, really, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, it doesn't matter where I move that green circle. I could move it further away. The discs are just lengths. Okay. That green circle we can move out, back, wherever we want it on a scale. But I just want you to start with the first 5 shots just to see if you can land it in our green circle.
Too short. I'd say grass a bit tough, you Matt.
Yeah, it's US Open style. We like to base everything on Pebble Beach, yeah.
Yeah, these little gentle ones are my problem, aren't they?
Yes. bit. Go on, go. You hit a couple more. You can cut them there. Then what you want in.
Yeah, just slightly go underneath.
Let's swap places.
Yep, go on.
The club's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
The setup actually looks okay. Hands down the grip. Hands slightly forward. Weight slightly forward. But
it's the fear.
Yeah.
It's the fear factor, because I think I'm going to do it that speed, I'm just going to whack it down past the flag.
Yeah, but you really aren't with that club you've got in your hand. So from here, just that little bit more acceleration to get it out there. But you've almost got to trust that, go on, that motion as opposed to when you get there and it's...
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, the lovely thing eventually will be, when you're practicing this, you'll go, as your if I land this at 5, it probably will roll out, towards our target quite nicely.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly say, well, okay, it might be 6, it might be 7, but you've got to learn the speeds. And the problem is you're in a vicious circle at the moment. You know what you're trying to do, but you don't quite know how fast to go.
And I've actually done a video just talking about commitment, about committing to the shot.
Yeah.
And it's like when I'm a 50 yards, 60 yards out, I can do almost a full swing with most clubs, and they get distant.
Yeah.
And I don't have an expectation also to get that close. So when it does, it's all fine. Here I'm thinking, oh, that's the edge of the green, and
but you
just
almost, again,
fear.
I know you're being filmed, but at the same time, you need to stand and say, okay, if I hit it too hard, okay, it lands by the yellow disc. So what?
Yeah.
It just needs that little bit
But it's all going to be better than there.
Oh, definitely.
And then doing it, have the same shot again.
Yes.
Same fear shot again.
That was better.
Yeah. And it felt better.
Yeah.
And I know it went a little bit longer.
Yes.
You won't see it on the camera, but it's slightly longer. But that was so much better than it going there and then doing the next shot and going there.
Yeah. Because the only thing, and I might move the camera around again, but we can move that green circle, our landing point, on our scale. And where did it land? About here?
Yeah, about there.
Yeah, we'll call it there.
Yep.
I can say, okay, the landing point's 10. Well, again, you've got to show me another 10.
Yeah.
I'll have a go.
Bang on 10. Oh, and you went in the hole as well.
Yeah, shame we didn't have the camera
No.
the way around.
Honestly.
But I can vouch for it, it definitely did get there.
Yeah.
Actual fact, John, if you move the camera around behind so that we can have a few down the line. So what we might have missed there, John, on the video, hence we changed the view round. I've moved the big green circle out there to about 10. If we did have a cameraman with us, we could be panning in on your ball, which almost went in. It's just behind the flag, which is brilliant.
But basically we did a copy. The first one went, the first two went duffed completely. Yes. Then I worked out about more of a flow, more of a shape. And the next one landed and went 10, so we decided we'd go, can I do another one? And it did. Yeah. Exactly 10. Did what it's supposed to do.
That landed just shy of 10. And as a result, it is a yard short of your one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So although that big green circle, we're going to keep moving, landing point, it's still the same skill though, that if you had 10 golf balls, how many out of your 10 land at the right landing point?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll go again on camera. I can vouch for the fact the other ball down there is yours. But again, get that confidence up and really focus on the big green circle and say to yourself, right, that is 10 yards away from us. And ironically,
I landed on a short one.
Yeah, but at the same time,
but to me that's actually okay, because I'm not duffing those little stupid shots.
And more importantly, when I look at that back, and if we hadn't of talked about where the green circle was, you've hit it lovely to finish in that point.
It's about knowing that speed does that far and
definitely.
The next speed does 10.
Definitely.
And remembering them, isn't it?
Yeah,
and that's what I don't know at the moment.
Yeah, and we can relabel that, and I would very quickly say that was a lovely demonstration of a 5-yard chip.
Yeah.
The run went another 5 yards, but I do want you to try and land this one near a 10.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yes, but that's where again it comes back to contact on the ground.
Yeah.
More so. Yeah.
And practice.
Pardon?
And practice.
Yeah, practice. It's recognising it, isn't it? After all. So let's go again.
But we say at the range, you know, everyone just hits driver or hits irons.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go and do this more often.
Definitely.
Practice this, because this is where you lose your shots.
Yeah, and where you can save them. So go again. Let's try and get this flow from back to forward, through, accelerate. Say right, I'm trying to recognise 10 yards worth of speed. That was better. Landed at probably just 1 or 2 short.
Yeah.
But again, log that under 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Remember what it is.
Yeah. Now, ironically, and I know I'm going to be going backwards and forwards doing this, I can move the green circle to where you last hit it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll call that 8.
Can you do another 8?
But can you now do another 8?
Yeah, yeah. Repetitive.
And the point is, if you got really good on your computer graphics on the camera,
Oh, come on, I was really good at traffic lights, but you're expecting...
You could move that green circle upwards and backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're just doing it against a scale.
Sure.
And that's the most important thing, because you're dead right. I think a lot of the mental side of this is because you don't know and you can't recognise your speed.
Well, my first issue mentally was I keep stopping.
Yes.
And so once we eliminate that,
Yeah.
so that I get a kind of a regular
Yes.
swing, brush the grass regular swing, then it's about this speed does that, this speed does this.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
Until I got that, it's difficult.
It's that thing that if I stood this way just to show the camera, I'm standing there thinking to myself, right, that is my 10-yard swing. This is my 5-yard swing.
But see, me looking at that, it's like, wow, that's so fat, that's so much.
Yeah.
Seems too
reality,
powerful, but it's not,
says,
is it?
hang on, let's have a go down this scale. And I'm standing there going, right, let's go back to this 10-yard one. Ready? So it's tick, top.
And that is bang on 10 yards, because obviously we moved it up to 8.
Yeah.
So.
And okay, on this instance, it's gone past the flag, but it did land where we said it was going to land.
Yeah, and for now, it's not really about where it ends up, it's about where it
lands. And it's you recognising the speed, yeah, and having that confidence. Because if you're standing there going, oh, I don't know, that's where we get all these negatives. It stops, doesn't it? Yeah.
Especially when you said before about when you get better, it's not just about landing it on the green. It's about working out where on the green you want to land onto, for where it to roll, or
100% so.
where there's a hump you want to try and get over or hit into.
So I'm now thinking, right, let's ease off the speed.
Yeah.
I didn't ease off enough. Yeah.
But again, it was closer.
Yeah. But and then I probably then thinking to myself, and I know it's your lesson and you're trying to practice this, but there's that competitive side of me that now says,
you want to
hang on, let me try and get that to land in our green circle.
And you do.
Better, yeah? But that's something I would spend hours and hours trying to practice, because that was annoying that second one I was trying to land in and I did it too fast. But as long as I say to myself, okay, it was too fast for the green circle, but it was fine for 10. But in hindsight, it needed to be 8, which the third one was. And that's all I want you to practice, because I think with your confidence up,
oh, absolutely, it's definitely a confidence thing.
Is actually okay.
Yeah, I know I've been talking about driver, we need more distance,
yeah,
but I lose the majority of my shots when I'm this close to the green, because I'm panicking now about, oh, do I get a putter, which again, too much grass, doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. Do I use one of these and I just dolly it?
Yeah.
Which is why quite often I'm using a hybrid from a few yards further back, because it does get me on the green. Yeah. But I need to get this proper. I need to do it properly. So
hit some shots and we'll relabel it, and you can bring up a graphic of how far they go on the screen. Cheers, up on that screen. You're a whiz kid these days on the computer. That wasn't fast, that wasn't positive, that was about a 3, yeah? And even, it's a hindsight of, okay, maybe about 5, possibly.
Yeah.
But you've got to hit it and then label it. Nice. 7.
Pretty close, yeah. Okay.
Pretty close.
I was going for the green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. And it's just literally about 1 out on there.
Yeah.
8's in the middle of that green disc. So it's that fraction more. I think that would have got there had the ball been sat better.
Yeah.
And then that's that subtlety.
But obviously that will change certain things.
Yeah.
But it's about getting it, for me, close enough to hitting that. Almost, yeah.
That ball sat nicer. If you make the same speed, I think that will actually get in that disc easy. And when I say the disc, we're talking about the big green circle rather than the colour marker discs. Again, just ever so slightly
just pull that a little bit at the end. Yeah.
This needs to try and get the whole body turning rather than going just with the wrist.
But it is a fun thing. This is now becoming a competitive thing. I don't care how long it takes you to do, but you kind of feel that you just want to do it.
You can stay out here for hours.
It's not about hitting another extra 10 yards of your drive, it's about just trying to get that accuracy.
And hey John, it's the longest day of the year.
Yeah, I could be here all day.
You could be here for like another
I got
14 hours, yeah.
Yeah, it's not for sun cream.
The sun's going to just go ding, 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 set eventually.
The sun will set on the side,
yeah. But yes, it is, and this is a sort of drill, and I'll send you a little video or a picture of the junior class on Saturday, tomorrow now.
Yep.
And we'll be doing very similar things, and again, there it is, there's the one.
Bang in the middle.
Yeah.
Go on. Oh.
And the thing is, it's competitive as well. For the good players, they like, I'll get more than half in there. And you think, will you? Have a go.
Sure.
Kids love it simply because, again, it's that challenge, it's fun. You should love it because, again, your variable, I think, is not recognising and being able to label it. So you've got that competitiveness that says, okay, that's a challenge, I've done it at that length. Shall we move that back? Is the next question that you're going to ask.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, no. We're not going to move the green disc, but we're going to go that way.
Sure, because only leave that where it is, and you just change the distance yourself.
Potentially we'll leave it where it is, or probably, ironically, because of the landing points change, we might bring it slightly closer, ironically.
But again, it's just target golf.
Yes, definitely.
Target
right. So, you set the camera up back, the other side of that long grass, we're going to go from the purple disc. And you are 25 yards from here.
25, okay.
25 from here. We're going to go from 20,
which is the purple disc, which you might not be able to see too well, but it's actually here behind all this grass, which is ironic.
Why is that ironic?
Well, it's those things that if we were playing from the green one where this flag is, I'd have to make sure I landed over this.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's where we're going.
Where those dollies will end up in this, and then I'm in real net.
So the ironic thing I'm thinking now, even though we come back 5 yards, because of the terrain and what we're landing on,
I've actually, downhill slope.
I've actually moved our landing point. It is further away than the previous one. It's 10. It's factually 10.
Yeah.
These markers, the black disc, are at 5 yard markers. We know it's at 10. I think that's where you need to land it to get this ball to finish at 20.
Yeah. And I know you can buy these things quite cheaply on Amazon and stuff, but basically just get yourself a hula hoop or even a few T-pegs in the right place and just try to land nearby.
Absolutely, yeah. And it just, I've got all sorts of different targets, and I'll remind me to send you that video I do on Saturday.
Yeah.
And this will be a real colourful mess of different targets that we use to visualise. But yeah, T-peg is more accurate.
I've seen you with hoops and loads of different things. Some you have to go over, some you go under.
Yeah. Right. So 10. Let's see how we get on.
Okay.
So you keep going. I'm just having a little look on the camera. Yeah, so 10 yard landing point.
Nine and a bit.
9 and a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't left you any golf ball, sorry.
That's alright. You've demonstrated before you're ably good at throwing a ball low.
Yeah, throwing it. So that landed about 9, so you just need to find about one more.
And we did, but it was just slightly to the right. But the distance was there, wasn't it?
And this is, again, I know you said ironic, and I say, isn't that ironic? You were concentrating so much on, I get the speed, I'll get the speed, I'm recognising
I changed the direction slightly, my alignment.
So it's got to be everything, but as predictions work, land it at 10. Here, today, with your club, land it at 10, it rolls out another 10. We are slightly downwind, we are more importantly a above the green.
Yeah, so we're downwind and downhill.
Yeah. And that is actually a slight descent onto the green as well, yeah?
So if we were short, it would run probably further because it's going to hit that edge.
Definitely, yeah. So go again, try and tidy up your line. If you just make a couple of practice swings. And the sort of thing, and we've talked about this before in previous videos, so I'll just set it up for 1 second, John. Again, whether that camera can pick this up, might not do. But
we have 2 sticks in for parallel lines.
Just put those 2 sticks down. I might just improvise and bring the camera across. Hold on 1 second. So, yeah, you're good to go.
I'll hit the stick, Matt.
Okay, never mind. Have a reload.
Okay.
Set those sticks up parallel again. That'd be an interesting one to just watch back. But so the sticks are good to our green circle out on the green. Brushy the grass. Say brushy could be cut a little bit big.
Did it?
Yeah.
I might look at that one back. It was like that, and it was on the boundary.
It was out.
It was an umpire deciding a 6 or a 4, Matt.
Yeah, it was out. It was out.
Okay.
But again, a lot better, yeah.
Yeah.
And we just keep building that up. So if you grab the tube of balls and come back over here now.
Ironically, we're still using the same club because it's all about speed.
Yep.
It's not about different level, different angles.
No, and
or whatever.
at this point, I started some beginners the other day. As you know. No, you might not know, but I probably teach more beginners in the summer because it's when a nice time, nice weather, you get a lot more people starting golf. And I started this group of beginners the other day, and they asked the question, well, surely I need to change club. And I said, no, just literally for now, stick with one club, learn your lengths.
Learn one club and what you can do with it.
Yeah, and then, let's then talk, once we're recognising the speed and the landing point, then maybe change the club to see how it reacts to the same landing point. But no, the priority is getting that landing point, yeah? Okay? So, you're going to set yourself up there in your mind, and I'm sure we've talked about this previously in other videos, you need to visualise these discs. Yeah? So you've got 5, 10, 15 is now our green circle on the green, okay, so the flag's at 25 yards. We keep coming further back. I will have to go and do another lesson in a minute, John, but there's no reason why you can't keep going further and further back.
Sure.
But I'd almost make the point that knowing your game, and when we're out on the golf course analysing where your strengths and weaknesses lay, is very much the more delicate ones.
Yeah, it
so
is.
I would actually say I don't want you to go any further back than 25 yards from that flag, but what I would want to see you doing is getting more consistency, trying to land it in our green circle. Yeah, okay. Now you have some practice swings. I'm going to just go for a walk with the camera because I think
don't have to walk with that camera.
Yeah, because ultimately it does look very different from the other side of this long grass. So John's back there. Play the shot. Chances of me following it, your camera's not going to like it, but go on, have a go. It was a good result, and I didn't mind that at all. That was actually quite good. I'm just going to do one down the line. I'll stay chatting to it. Dun, dun, dun. I'll have to do some voiceover to this one. Right, here we are. We're down at 25 yards. John's back there. That was close.
That was close.
It hit the downslope though. So if I just pan us in, there's 5 is a yellow, the green disc is 10, blue's 15, there's one just in front of that grass, and there's John back at 25. Good news for him, I don't think I captured that one. Let's go again. So John is 25 yards away. Hopefully if I pan at the same time as he hits this next one, we can get the result. Oh, he's just landed that short. That was actually a good result. and he'll take that every time. Look where that ball's finished, back on 25, but he did get lucky with the landing point, landing just shy, but luckily kicking down the slope. This one looks good. Oh, that was 1 yard too long, and it did as a result kick on too far. But like I said, I used to practice this for hours and hours as a junior, and as most of you know, having watched these videos before, one of John's biggest issue is that confidence. Keep going, keep going. And if I can give him drills like this, which I would suggest to any golfer regardless of handicap, this is great for building up that confidence that you need. Because again, as I keep saying, I know John's issues are a lot between the ears when it comes to confidence. Him spending an hour doing this will be great. And look at this one, almost proves the point. He's got to like that, and the result was very good.
Well, all about a half short.
Yeah, it's fine. Come on down, John. That was very good.
Well, what I will say, and I will say on camera, is that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's a lot more fun than just banging out balls on a range.
Oh, definitely. And on a nice day like today, you need to have fun. You've got my commentary on
that's
that.
Fine, which will be quite scary when I see it later.
Yeah, and you'll probably say, oh, you've got to open your mouth more, otherwise people won't understand that weird Cornish accent, come southeast accent that you've developed over years. That was brilliant, and I think the camera work looks good from there, because it does get that sense of length.
Sure.
I think the only problem when we film it maybe straight from the side is you don't get that scale.
Yeah.
And that was the whole point of this, is there is a scale. 5,
sure.
10, 15, 20, 25. You're standing up there at 25 hitting shots. But even if it's wrong on length, it's not wrong, it's a length.
Yeah.
And it needs to be recognised. We had that last time.
Yeah. And at my level, and obviously all levels, you're going to get the odd duff shot like the one that rolled through there a bit thin.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that happening on the course, because it will happen.
And mark it out of 10.
Yeah.
This is the critical. Your technique's fine when you accelerate. It's when you quit on it, and then the wrist
comes in, everything goes wrong.
Yeah. And then you add a little bit of leg as well. It's not needed. It's just turn through.
It's just trusting that the body will do everything. That body shape will do everything. You don't need to do all the other little bits. Try and lift it up.
Exactly. And as a suggestion, I'm going to leave in a second, but I'd leave the camera there.
Yep.
Set that up again and start maybe on the blue disc at 15.
Yep.
Go to 20, which is the purple disc, not that anyone can see that from here. Then finish at 25, but do it with the tube of balls. You know there's 20 balls in that tube.
Yeah.
And the green big circle, I would almost be tempted to leave there.
Sure.
So yes, you could say, right, out of 10, let's see how many land in my green circle. Or you're doing it just on the scale. Or you get rid of the big green circle and just say, right, okay, that was 7. That was 10.
Yep.
Just build it up gradually.
Okay.
But what I want you to be able to do is be able to stand there and say, yeah, I've got this now. I am starting to get the feeling of a speed equates to a length.
In the same way you do putting, the same way.
Exactly.
This is the 5-yard putt, this is the 10-yard putt.
Definitely. But that's where we're going to leave it today.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Matt.
Happy?
I am. Lovely. Thank you very much, Matt.
Keep watching John's videos.
Yeah.
Subscribe
a lot of fun
below,
recently,
as they say.
Yeah, and people are asking about the handicap. Yes, I'm still 30, and we're discussing that. I just, at the moment, not playing enough comps to drop it down.
When we say
we're filming and everything.
When we're discussing it, I told him off for not playing enough.
Not enough comps. Yeah.
And again, funny enough, the lesson before you, who will remain nameless.
Yeah, we both know.
I had the same conversation with him. That again, he has fairly regular lessons.
Yeah, he's a good player.
And I said to him, "What have you done since last time?" "Oh, apologies, Matt, been a bit busy."
Yeah.
And that's the problem with it. It's lovely seeing John so often, but I will say to anyone that's thinking of having lessons, go have a lesson, great, but you need to do the bits in between.
Sure.
And that's where, because you're a YouTube sensation these days, getting all these invites.
Well, I'm getting invites, which is lovely because I'm actually playing courses, and that's a different experience.
Yes, but
I need the basics.
Practically,
I need the basics.
You need to get practicing, and we need to be playing some Staplefords and medals around your own golf course that you do know.
Yeah. And
that's a separate issue altogether about going to play golf courses we don't know, as I said to you.
Yeah.
And I'm rattling on again, but
go away, Matt.
Having played Dartmouth on Tuesday, I had the same conversation you did about up at Chepstow.
Yeah.
We're finding ditches that we don't know.
Yeah. So you don't know where they're going to be in the place.
And that's a separate issue. Yeah. You need to go back to actually practicing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And you need to go back to teach someone else.
Playing, and I've got to go for my next lesson.
Lovely. Thanks very much, Matt.
You can do the last bit on your own.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, go. First time out. Look at that.
I saw him hit, mate. Oh, go on, it'll keep going.
Oh, I should have stopped at that point.